Hello, Lolo. How are you? I hope you're doing well. If you're watching on YouTube, catch us live at twitch.tv/DrSmile2. And if you are watching on YouTube and you like to see, maybe like, maybe subscribe. I don't see if you would dislike, and why. Either way, it's been a wonderful day, and let's get into this. Alright, let me go check this out real quick. Alright, um, check. Oh, check, check. Check, check. I don't know if my thing's sound or not. Great. Alright. Yeah, okay. Let's try this again. Check, check. Alright, there we go. I do have sound. Sorry. Let's do something here. There we go. I'll fix. Everything is fixed. Alright. Again, put some strong going. Alright. Let me get the game up and going. Oh. Never mind. Just looked over, and apparently there is an update, and I didn't even notice. You'll be sitting here a minute. Maybe I should turn the music back on. Apologies. I don't know what I get for not paying attention. Because if I had, I would not be sitting here. I mean, luckily it's fast enough. Ish. I hope you guys are having a good day. Sorry, this is kind of just... I know this is going to be for a little bit. Only I paid more attention. And to I could have chosen not to pay attention. I just clicked update, basically. Yeah. Woo. And I'm like, I'm trying not to touch anything because I don't want to interrupt it. Because I didn't mean to. Oh, cup drop and lemon drink do not match. Ooh. Hmm. Yeah. Uh, ba, 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 ba. Um, I'm gonna turn music back on for now. Perfect, because that's what made it work. Okay, oh, okay, there we go. Now we can start. What I get for not paying attention. I thought anything was fixed. I suppose since things were patched, and I don't know what got patched, I should check the water thing again. Make sure it's still working. I didn't mean to. Well, it's not that I didn't mean to update. Honestly, just want to kind of continue the water. And continue using the sketch method until I can't. If it still works. Hopefully it still works. We need so much water. I can't remember if the golem is back yet or not. There's a decent chance it's not. Blue. Just in case. Kind of hoping it's back because it'll just make my life easier. Yeah. Perfect. Alright. Boom. Convenience. Let's test. Let's make sure. I don't know. I highly doubt it's been changed in between update. Like a patch, but it's a way to start the day. I have so much I need to do water-wise anyway. Yeah. I don't know, but I do feel like I'm gonna have to check it every time. I wonder what got fixed. Like what happened? There. Boom. Alright. Alright. Let's go and fill up the lake some more. I don't know why I'm so... let's figure out. I'm just using sensitivity to start this off this way. Because there's so much I want to fill. That hurt. suppose technically what I should do is aim for the water. I think I can. I should probably go ahead and put these back for now. Heal up enough that I won't die if I jump. And test that. Yeah. Because if I could just jump into the water, that would be convenient. I don't have to think about anything where I am. Yeah. That's pretty perfect. And it'll be a scenic, like, pond. Alright, do I want to work on these? But yeah, I just realized I basically did end up coming back today, so, we could work on this. Which I did declare I kind of want this to be an adventure skill. I do like that as an idea. I think they would feel more, I don't know, fancy. Yeah. Yes. Alright. You want to finish this first? Alright. I appreciate that that's already just, like, naturally, like, flowing in. Alright. this building first. Alright. I have to fix that one in a second. Because that definitely did not go right. Oh, the sun is setting. I'm like, why does it seem like it's getting darker? Because it is. Alright. Cool. I'll need to give that a floor. But doing it like that, I think it comes out really cute. Look, it's a nice little thing right there. Add a little bit of grass and stuff in between to kind of add a little bit extra to it. And then if we kind of come here, I don't really want to do it anywhere else. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I mean, it's actually kind of coming out nicely. I'm probably gonna have to figure out something else out for the front part, but that's fine. I mean, it's slowly kind of coming together. Now I think about it, I have my weight of my apples. So I could do that. Although I would like to probably gather wheat and do that again. Sleep. I got it any second now, kind of thing. Alright. Hmm. Well, I thought it was any second. Yeah, it is. Alright, wait, I wonder if it's fixed. Nope, that didn't get fixed. Okay. Alright, let me go grab wheat. We're gonna see if we can't double or triple our wheat seed. I'm kidding. We will probably only manage to get about half of them. Not even. Realistically. You know, this still worked for a little bit. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't prepare it. Yeah, be fast. So we will get so far 17 seeds. 1920. I can gather up all the mulch I can. That's almost 30. So that's not bad. And that's not even counting the ones I'll be getting over here. I have a decent chance of getting a full 30 seeds. Which would mean that the amount I was gonna go for was about right. Yeah, 30. Two. Naturally, we gotta go for 40. Maybe just make 16. Some more life energy out of these. Cool. And then that's still not enough. Cool. And then let's see. Oh gosh, I made way too many. I made the wrong kind. It's fine. I'm so busy being distracted. Yeah, I'm gonna eat. Do you know what? This is good. This is good. Actually, you know what? I'll spend a tiny bit of mine. And then just check the, copper one in here. Alright. That'll do. And honestly, that should probably mostly refill my, field. I just realized, I think this is basically broken. It'll hopefully make it. Hopefully. You know, I don't think I have any water nearby. Actually, I do. Yeah, you can see me. And I can see you, but I can ignore you too. Yeah, I didn't even make it all the way to the end. Hello, Menzel. How are you? I'm hydrating. Alright. How are you? I'm gonna need more water in a second. And let me go grab some more water. Out of the swamp. Yeah. Alright, so I need 50 seeds. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we'll do the same thing here. That'll be 30. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to make 18. And then 1, 2. Nice. We'll grab these. Let everything grow for now. Wow. We got an extra 53 or 54 here. We'll wait for the rest of these to kind of grow up. I wanted to harvest these. There's actually quite a few that you get here. Man. There are a few more. Any others that are easy to get? I don't think so. There's one more. There you go. 10 apples. 10 apples every 12 hours isn't bad. Alright. I was taking a break from working on the fields. Well, not the fields themselves. I'll obviously continue gathering from that, but... Oh, there's a skeleton down there. The irony is he can't spawn up here because, you know, he can't actually get to me. I mean, technically he can, but, like, he doesn't know how to get to me. If I come down here, I don't even have to worry about accidentally destroying anything. I kind of love that he spawned down there. But I'm concerned that, yeah. There we go. And I'd like to probably start this one. So how many across is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yeah. So 3 red, 3 white. At least start easy enough. Actually. For now. Yeah, I'll keep that. Yeah, we'll make it all the way up to 16 for now. I mean, obviously if I do it like that, they'll just turn into that, but if we instead... do that... Here's how we make red dye. Alright, first we can make... let's just do 16. That's what I've got on me. 5, I guess, but... do well. Alright, so first off, I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3. Shallow ones. Make it just kind of start with that. I'll get the others in place. I think this is where I want these. Whatever. I mean, I could do them like this. But... I could. Good to know that I fell through those. Right now. So do we, or do we go here? I think for now we go here. I know that overall it feels a little weird, like when you look at them compared to the one that I did it right with, but I kind of like this for overall. And then... I guess just flat. For now. I'm gonna need more of everything, including wool, so I should probably go get more wool, but... Right. Nice, so I can walk here now. There we go. Alright. Doesn't it feel like a market? Honest. Alright. I'd actually kind of like to take some of these. Think. And then just do these like this. Alright, and then I think I have a few more of these over here. Yeah. Alright. They're more stable. I kind of also want to try and put this here. And you'll have, like, as you were coming through, perhaps. Yeah. A variety of items and things and all that. I don't like it like that, though. I could have gone with something more like this, but I think for the smoothness of this. Alright, well, I do have time to go check on my sheep for a minute. And even if I don't, I can sleep by my sheep. It's like right over this way, right? Map marker. Right over there. Okay, I just can't see it through the portals. Okay. So let's be like, where's my map marker? Oh, that could have been so bad. Like, I think I'm on one. Yeah, I'm on 1 HP. That was. Oh boy, that could have been bad. Never tell me the odds, right? Could have been one tapped. Alright. Nothing like a veggie skewer. Fully refilling your HP pretty much almost completely. I think it actually does. Wow. Full HP refill from a veggie skewer. Amazing. Amazing. Oh yeah, I totally need to sleep out here then. But first, sheepies. Give me the wool, you sheepies, you. Wool scraps. Full heal. From quite literally nothing. Satisfactory. I mean, I wasn't expecting a full heal, but, like... It just shows how often after I get hurt again. I guess, because I mean, I don't think you do. I guess it does. Anyway. Yeah, let me sleep. We made it home. We are safe. I didn't leave the area, so nothing looks different, I don't think. Or maybe it does. Mm. Alright. Yeah. Hmm. Any second now. Any second now. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I know, Reggie. I know. Well, I think I've been gone long enough that my crops are already fully grown again. Or they're done again. So we're gonna start by grabbing all the wheat, and then we're gonna come over here and grab all these, and then we're gonna see how many more seeds we can make. Mm-hmm. Now, logically, we should be able to make about 60? Well, not really. Logically, we should be able to make quite a bit. Alright. Yeah. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 seeds? 52 eternal seeds? Uh-huh. Yep. Yeah. Well, I can at least turn the rice... on that, and then we can make... I'm gonna go with 70 for that. I think because 90... And we basically have 30 seeds. This would, in theory, be 10. Actually, we already had 10, though. Oh, gosh. So we're at 33. Yep. Oh, wow. Alright. I mean, I'm sure I have even more. Well, I made it to 41. Did any end up in my backpack? Carrots did and corn did. The carrots are 4-piece. Corn are only 1 apiece. Yeah, I think I kind of actually also got... Yeah, not corn now. Yeah. Let's turn 100 into 100. Perfect. We're up to 47. Each. 48. And 73 left. And we're just gonna keep going with these until we get through them all. I'll come back. Like, straight up. I'll make them back. Okay. I'm gonna do an extra 10 just in case. But I want to get my field up and rolling. as much as possible. Boring though it may be. So if I could have all the wheat all done, at least half a field, I'd like half a field probably. Can't complain about having more than that, or less than that, really. And then I could start thinking about doing things like making flour on a more regular basis. Which I wanted to do, but I haven't been able to. I think I might need even more seeds. I might have to go back for more. Um... Yeah. I need an extra 10. I thought I calculated it right, but I didn't. I'll go get the extra 10, and then... But, frankly speaking, that's quite a few already. I really probably ought to do get a couple of the big hitters. Like the onions and do more of those, but I just don't feel like it. Of course, I guess we could go on an expedition and then get a bunch that way. An extra 10. Rather a bunch of extra life energy that way. But people don't actually have to want to do that. Because obviously it's not really exploring, it's just hunting down what we want. But at the same time, I mean, we're getting so many seeds done that it's kind of... feed itself. Yeah, so these were already okay. I'll leave that alone then. But you guys have to be the one to judge that, not me. I'm gonna double poo. Come back and get those apples. We're getting good, close. Yeah, we are. I'm still going through what I've got on me, to be honest, so it's kind of a thing there. This wouldn't be ironic if these needed a water. Yeah. Still have enough care. I mean, it would be fun to go out again. Not because it'd be, like, to do anything, it's just to kind of wander, I guess. But I don't have a quick way home, and that's the real issue. And I know I could change how my portal system works, but I like having a portal to a portal. Should double check. Next time I snag some water, the way that the rules work. It is that it's 8 in total, right? Not that I can make 8. Different times. Like how important the it's all of them. Yep, that's 10. That's 11. I can see it, but I can't get to it. Perfect. 11 apples. 11 pieces of red dye. I don't think it makes sense, but... You know. I think it would make more sense to do tomatoes. Not that tomatoes are the best option for red, but at least it kind of would make some sense. Whereas, like, apples don't really dye things in that way. At least not red. Jelly would also work. Yeah. Although it'd be more of a pinkish color, but it would still work better. Turn that all, and then we turn that all. Then I need 11. 11 is not gonna do it yet. What do we actually need? So that's 2, plus another 3 is 5, plus another 3 is 8, actually. So 3 is 11. I actually think this might be perfect. Oh, but I don't have, oh, I do actually. Oh. Alright. I need 11. Pretty sure, because then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know definitely need 1, 2, 3 then. I think I need actually a total of another 3. I don't know, I'm probably doing this wrong. I think I only need like 4. Not even. Alright. I definitely need more than that. But I was like up for that. And I did this right. Okay, cool. Alright. Ironically, we can hop up this, up and over. I'm not sure if this is too low. It's a little low, but it's not enough to be a problem. Perfect, and then we can just put this like this. And this like this. There, and it's all ready. Realistically. It overall works. It's meant to feel like it's draping, and I think it does a little bit. For these, and then this one's just a little bit too taut, but that's kind of okay as well. Cool. Alright, right. Actually, I get the top done first. Yeah. Yep. This is gonna make this difficult to get in here. Ow. Cool. There we go. There. Crazy. Alright, why am I blind? Oh, it must be in here. For whatever reason. Alright. We hop up here. Hop up. Hop up. Do this. There we go. Well, it's almost there, but not quite. I still had to guess. I forgot the outside edge. Would change things. Alright, go. Yeah. Alright. Oh, I see what I did and I didn't put up. Ah, right. I can fix. You can fix. That's fine. There. Alright. Huh? If I do it like that, it should be fine. Because it doesn't really matter, technically, if there's a thing there. Just like that. Right? Do we have any? I don't think we do, but I'm still looking through anyway to see if I have any ladders. I feel like sticks should be able to make ladders. I know. That's more like a Minecraft thing, but then real life too, sticks can be made into a ladder. Like, come on, it's just basic. All right. So that's like that. I guess that has to be like that. All right. Feel far more like a little market kind of thing than it did when I started. Actually, since when I started, this was not even anything here. This was just a big old splotch. It was like a piece of raised ground. It was fitting. No, I mean, it's an actual little place. Mm-hmm. Alright. Alright, in a second now, we need it. Do we go for weed again? Maybe I do, and then that's just like, Well, I'm not gonna be able to get through or process all of that. And I can still work towards trying to process all of it. That would be fine. Yeah. If I can process all the wheat and get all of them, I don't know. The amount of wheat it's cost is significant. I should wander around in the area over there. I have a chance of finding potatoes. That I have missed. And pumpkins. Alright, Well, most of it grew. Oh, there it went. There we go. Alright. I suppose if I could turn them all into seeds, they probably would. If we're at 30. Be enough. Reset, right? Or maybe not. Maybe 40. Let's make 50, I think, in the end, didn't I? Actually, but then I suppose we could just start by seeing how many seeds we can get. Alright. Grab a few more of these. So we want to be ready from the get-go, right? Alright. I wonder how close we'll be able to get. I definitely can make 30. Yeah. I can make another 10 of these. 35. Oh dear. I didn't go for the corn. The corn is like... I still have the other ones in there. I still have these. Perfect. 40. Honestly, on its own, it might be enough. And if it is, I mean, that's good, because then I don't have to think about it anymore. And if you figure how much this field actually has in it, I mean... ability to make flour will be, like, child's play. And making sure there was none in there. Yeah, we're good. We have officially hit the point where we can only make new. That doesn't really matter, though. There's no specific real opinion on this. I can come back once a day and just kind of grow. We're almost to the halfway point, I think. I don't know. So much. So much. I do kind of want to travel for a bit. Do something else other than building and farming. So you know what? I'm gonna. Well, we're not gonna go far. We're just literally gonna go around that area and just see if I missed any potatoes. I don't think I did. This is a small area. You never know. I know. With my luck, I probably have missed something. I'll miss it again. Other than finding it. Nope. Honestly, I've come over it pretty good, so realistically, there shouldn't be any. But at the same time, I mean, I come across my plants again all the time, so either they regrow and I just am blind to that, or they totally already existed, but I missed them, which is much more likely. It is insane to realize that's biome. The likelihood of potatoes, because that just kind of points to how difficult of a biome this really is. For late time, or late in growing crop. I called it. Nothing here. Or if there is something here, I'm just not seeing it again here. Nope, never mind. And I was literally about to walk away. Potatoes and pumpkins. 28 potatoes worth, no less. See? Looks like you get some internal seeds from them. I guess they could technically be. If you get somehow, like, it accidentally drops. It's not supposed to do. I suppose there technically is that, but I don't think that's really anything. Dude, I know you're chasing me. You're non-to-all. I'm satisfied. So I basically found. But yes, I am incompetent. I'm blind. Alright, let's finish the building. And if possible, the area around the buildings as well. I don't really want to put anything back in behind it. I just kind of, for the one thing over here. Oh. Pretty satisfied with that like this. I wandered away for a minute. We have the ability to see. Yeah, we do actually. Wow. Fancy. I don't know what you're running from. Or to. Alright, suppose I only needed one. Here. Alright. Now. Okay. I actually kind of like the idea of doing it like that. I like how that looks. I don't know if I would like it as much if... I wasn't doing it like this, but I do like it. Boom. It feels appropriate. But not on the side. At least not on some. Maybe if I... were to do it like this? Yeah, that's better. Alright, hello, Kenny! Fair enough. How are you this evening, Kenny? Hope you're doing well. I mean, I'm effectively doing similar stuff, just building buildings and stuff, so I guess I can understand it. The conclusion. So this is Hytale. I have a bit of a cough, but otherwise I'm okay. Asthma just doesn't want to leave. And has made that extremely clear to me. Yes, asthma. Actually, asthma. I mean, I know it's asthma, because I've dealt with asthma my whole life. Things like, I was stupid. I was almost better. I ate something cold, aka ice cream, and then I set myself off course. Because I was so brilliant. I was like, I'm past it. I was just a sore throat at this point. An extra week of suffering. I was thinking, but to keep it from being too bad, you gotta go mitigating all sorts of other things. Woo! I definitely have one. I can keep the other stuff down, like the sore throat part, by just doing cough drops. Unfortunately, it's something I grew up with, so, I'd love to blame something else. It'd be amazing. So, well, like, it's totally not asthma. It's totally not something I've done to myself, basically. Well, at this point. Rather, costing it worth myself. I didn't do the things I know I'm supposed to do. That's totally, like... I don't know. Laryngitis. Huh? What new oils? Anyway, like I said, I know I did it to myself. I'm not dumb. Well, I am dumb. In that I did it to myself, but, like... Nah. Hells. We won't go there. The essential oils are the only things that really help. Not in the sense that just like Vicks kind of thing. Most of the stuff around is more about the idea of keeping illness from becoming an issue, Learning asthma's in the house. Be careful. If I get actually sick, I'm never gonna be not sick. To be clear, Mom also made me found the only cough syrup in the entire store I could technically even have and made me take it. I feel like I should specify this. As I said, keeping the house in a sense germ-free is a little different from nah. I'll be fine. Like I said, it's just asthma. At this point, pretty much. I gotta be careful. And it's mostly because I did things that I know better. I do. Hello, Tomas. I'm glad to hear you're doing fine. Like, it'd be one thing if I hadn't done it to myself. I mean, you know. Right, I gotta be careful. Because I don't want to do something really stupid. But knowing me, I can. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think that's how asthma works. And allergies, to be clear as well. If I have to guess, the nemesis is in full bloom. Yeah, that's true. Honestly, asthma is not something I'd wish on anyone. Because it's just not pleasant. Realistically speaking. Mm-hmm. Hmm. I just realized this should probably be an extra one day long. Hmm. Anyway, not really all that important. Just not pleasant. So obviously you can't breathe and you're just sitting there and hoping it just stops. I just realized where they went. That's how that should be. Alright. I go sleep and then I'll get more vegetables and I'll expand my field again. Or more wheat, rather. And out of my inventory. Confirm this is a full field of the vegetable skewer. Alright, we got a minute. Alright. I'll pop in a second. Woo! Alright, but yeah, I'll get my field again. Let's see, we've got... I did drink more. 2 more buildings now. Basically at the front part. And if I fill in the rest of the water that I could do on the one spot, that area will basically, other than I do want to add like a tower kind of thing. A lot of it's mostly done on the inside. Alright, so let's just start by grabbing our wheat. We're gonna see how much wheat we get. I should have it mostly grown. Yes. Oh, another dog around here. Oh, it's right there. Why did you spawn? When did you spawn? Yeah, we're not having this. I just did that. And I picked up my stuff, thank goodness. So, no. Was it because I've already chopped that grass? Well, that'd be amazing if that's the case. Where'd the dog go? Eh. Over here. Mm-hmm. What you get? I need to put that back down, I guess. Yeah, you can watch me all you want. Nice if I just ignored it and just left it alone if you did that, rather than just dropping into your inventory as is. But I guess it's a start. Alright. I didn't take my anger on the grass. I was trying to see something. I'm semi-disappointed. But semi not disappointed, I guess? You could say? Well, I do need to redo that entirely, I think, but... Alright, There we go. Oh, you know, I should just... Hmm? Everything says I can. Oh, all. Alright, there we go, and now tension possible. Alright. Alright. Let me put this back. Pick a spot. And then we go plant the seeds. We got 40. My back is fine. Hmm? Oh, I have 5 right connecting. It's fine. We broke quite a bit. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is 32, 35, 38. I did the exact math. Boom. All cleaned up. So you'll see that this field is getting pretty good. Altogether, that's a couple hundred, right? I basically added somewhere between, or I can, if I'm lucky, that's 80. If I'm not lucky, that's 40. But either way, that's quite a bit more wheat than what I had. Honestly. This dirt. Let that dirt turn into grass. Make it a little barrier. So we have officially completed that area. Pretty much. Once it turns into grass, that is. And I can add texturing and all of that, but that's pretty much it. Alright. Alright. Actually, I should probably do more. Go all the way across. Alright. Alright. There we go. Alright. Yeah. Hey, that's all kind of emptied out, right? All good. What do you think? We're getting to the point where it'll look quite nice. Kinda wanna sort of kinda maybe. Actually, do I have the? I do have a few because I want to see how this looks. I actually kind of like that. Then that feels relatively open. Hmm. Right. Okay. I know this isn't still enough. No. I think. Mm, I see. Anyway. I mean, I think it's coming out okay, right? I don't want to grow a tree. And then use that for like some bushes. I should just go through the different tree types and choose a tree. Like, put off the wheat for a bit. Let's choose some trees. Because I want something that's got like a bushy kind of feel to it, but I want a different color. Like, I like the wisteria, but that's more for... No, yeah, I think it's wisteria. That's more for, like, around more lake kind of areas. I want something a little bit more... not lake. Similar idea. Amber would be very yellow. Bamboo don't think that would do what we need. I already saw the banyan. It's not what I want. Spruce. Hmm. It's not least bad. Hmm. Like ash we've got up there, so we know what that looks like. Beach isn't bad. Hmm. Kinda wanna try and do an azure sapling. I don't think I was able to get that before. I did like the fig though. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna do that. Um, yeah, as long as we're here as well, I want to try one last time for. Just gonna. I have a whole bunch of these sitting around. One last time. I don't know if this will grow roots or not, so we're planting this up here. I think this one did. Up there, and then I put another one. This one. Since it did say, I don't think that was the problem I had, but it's just to see if that would make a difference. At this point. Now, I should fall on the wrong side. Because if it did grow, don't think it will. We specify that. Alright. Hope you have a good night's sleep. Actually, I kind of want to move this anyway. Doesn't look great. Alright. Um, Alright. So we'll grow those trees. They shouldn't be too long, I don't think. In the meantime... Um... Do I have any of this left over here? Alright, I think I'm gonna grab some of this. I know I'm going below the level, but... I can't bring myself to go to the other just for like, what, 20? 20. Just to make this look a little bit better. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I could make it dry dirt as well, but right now, I want to put one. Okay. Right. All right. My perfectly manicured lawn. I mean, it's not really manicured, but you know, an idea. Similar concept. As each piece has been purposely placed. All right. I mean, this already looks a lot nicer. Crazy how much the world changes just by adding a couple buildings, isn't it? I want ash. That could work. We're good. I just don't want to. I don't know. Eat. I stop and think a second. Yeah. All right. Yeah, it does feel nice and toasty in here. That it does. Imagine if there were seasons. How horrible it would be. I have to figure your way around that. Like, but beyond that, I feel like what it would be is like so many of the areas they wouldn't necessarily have seasons because it's a desert. or it's the frozen tundra kind of thing. But the starting area, I almost feel like I'd love to see. Not immediately. I think you should have enough time to really get started. But like maybe each season to give you a really good amount of time. I suppose you could go Stardew Valley kind of route, in which every 28 days is a season. That way you don't have to spend too long on any season. Though with a game like Hytale, and mind you, I'm just saying this, I don't think they're gonna do it. I think it's for the best overall, but I feel like the way it would be best to be able to handle would be something you can put off in game, like a resetting the clock kind of thing, or you can set it to like whatever season you want it to be. The areas that it would affect would mostly just be the beginner area. Just because I feel like that way the beginner area, no. What I was just saying is like that way the beginner area would eventually, you can have it become an area that isn't just still basically the beginner area. I think it has its own thing to it. I don't think it's the best option. I think it's better to just be the way it is currently, where the different areas are effectively different seasons. And I do prefer that overall. I do feel like if it was to be implemented, the only place it really could be implemented would be here. You'd have a light layer of snow. Rather, everything would be frosty white, rather than being snow. Crops that are outside would have a debuff, I guess. Leave that alone for now. It's obviously cold. Oh, Azure. Duh. You know what? That's perfect. I like those leaves. It's not brown. No wonder. Anyway, but beyond that, I just feel like that would be a way to kind of, if they were to do it, how it would kind of need to be is that we need to be something that A, you can prevent, and B, or slash, have a whole lot of. And B, you would need to, uh, that's the only way I kind of see it working. Overall, it can't be like major changes, and it would only really be able to be possible in this region. Which at the current time is pretty much just a perpetual spring/summer. Otherwise, I just don't see it working. Alright. But now, as you come down the street, it feels more like this. Hmm. Now if I grab some of my of this and we just kind of sort of chuck this into decorative block mix. I think I'd like to do the shale bubble. Alright. Alright. I don't like how that looks. If I was using shale, I guess it would work, but I know I'm not getting back what I spent. It's fine. Alright. Mm-hmm. I need to cut all this back now. All the shrubbery. So I can actually clear this out and actually start getting a building in here. So I said I wanted. Here, maybe we could take a few of these because we've already started this. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. Mm-hmm. It is time to clear this away. Alright. 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 And yeah, I do for a fact know that the, this is all dirt because I built this. Alright. Look at that. So much cleaner. Alright. Well. Yeah, I did that too. Not like it'll show anyway. What we want to do here is realize we don't have any material that I need. Of course we don't. And also realizing there's like no music. Probably because I was between zones. Okay, there it is. Right. I did say I wanted this to be a military style kind of thing, right? To we put this here and they put this here. Actually, no, wait. It would be better to do it this way. Because that would match that. Duh. Why am I doing? We would do this here. Alright. Actually, this should go here. It would be like that, right? No. Oh, duh. Let me do it. Of course it would be like that. It'd be like... that. Yeah. Although... if I was to remove this... I could change a lot of things. I don't think there was anything in here. Yeah. We could move this out one more. So overall, that makes more sense. Then this would come out to here. Kind of like that. That's too close. That is way too close. How close it is. Alright. Alright, it could just be like this. We first do this and this. That's there, and that's there, and then... and that's there. How far back is that? I think that's far back enough. I don't know. Kind of like the way that that looks then. That way this gives us a little extra spot, like right here, but nothing crazy. Alright. And I'd probably bring these up to 4. And in the back here, all the way up. And it would go all the way up. So that that could be your way up. This might even be a little too tall here. Not really about... I mean, I would go all the way up, and then I would just kind of have probably a little tower on the other side as well. Don't know, we'll see. Makes sense. Then you take this... Get up there. And then you would have here as well. To kind of just, I don't know, have something. Actually, yeah, that wouldn't be that way. That would be here. That works. Alright. Just a thought. For how it would go on the side we don't see. You can even have where, I guess, below. Here, right? I feel like that. I think I might. Since that would cover there. Because then that can be here. This can be made into something as well. Perhaps a bed of some kind or something? I don't know. Use that. Use that. And then that just kind of becomes a very solid little area. With a little bed or bunk beds kind of thing in there. I don't think it'd really much room for much more than one bed. This doesn't really matter. Hmm. No, I think I need to put the inside pieces in first. Then I could have a little top there. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna put away the white cloth because I don't need more of that. Good. Let me just see how this would actually connect. Since I want that to come to here, right? So if we were to do that there. Yeah. Okay. If we were to do that like that. That's 7. I don't know. Hmm. I think I'm gonna sleep and then I will try and see if I can't finish off that little area. The starting part of that. Because I'm only missing one and that'll be ready. I do love the skies. They look almost like hand painted. Which is just a lovely way to go about it. I do think skybox is very important. Well, for a game that's more like, focused on adventuring, exploring kind of thing. So the flat sky is just Kitty is just ready for me to be done. He's probably right, but I'd like to try and get a little bit further. Not much though. Um, Kitty, what do you want? I see you. Yes, my meow meow. He's here. He's here to say hello to you guys. They look at him. But I can't see. I'm stuck here like this. Mm-hmm. No. I'll cough on you, kitty cat. Yeah, you don't like me coughing. And I don't like you drooling on me. I mean, you have stuff. Gooch. No, Reggie. Face, you're fine. Well, the fig tree grew itself up overnight. We knew it would. It's mostly done. I don't know if this is fully grown. I think it. He decided to be a nuisance. Realizing that I'm just going to ignore him being a nuisance, he's gone off. Go do something else. Nuisance worthy. Well, you know what? Now that I've got some of these stalls up and kind of at it. Right? I feel like that could go like here. Oh, hush. I actually do want to use these decoratively. No use next road. I'll just have a little bit here and there. Yeah. It's slowly but surely turning into an actual. Okay, so this is the stage it always stops at, which is where I think it will stop. But I'm curious to see, because I don't think it was, but it was like, oh, one of the things where stuff would just not grow. I think this is as it's supposed to be, but I still wanted to see anyway. Just in case, but I'm 90% certain it will not grow more, because, well... Anyway, and then we could just do this. Yep. Not there. Well, maybe there. I guess it does. Hmm. Alright. Yeah. And then the next part would rise up at the top. So maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Alright, yeah. Can we just shape the ground a little bit more here? We have one of these over here as well. Then just kind of pull this out here, probably. But then that'll look a little bit more natural. He does not like that I'm not happy that I'm not being nice to him. He's curious. By being nice, I just literally mean I'm going weird. Yeah. Itchy. Actually, I'll do this one back. What do you think? For an opening area, does this feel a little bit more in line with kind of what you would expect? Yeah, it probably doesn't feel pleasant, but that's because you put yourself there. To be clear, what is happening here is that he has literally put his little leg, effectively. I think it's his leg or his tail, I'm not sure which. Right underneath where my finger was like pressing down to do this magical thing called. Yeah, okay, so this does definitely have roots. As does that. But I think blue fig tree will give me a nice smattering of spiky leaves here. Will do. If I don't have enough, that's on me. I'll grow another one. Hi, Alexia. I hope you're having a good evening. Yes, should hopefully be enough. Alright. But I think that these leaves will do what I kind of would like to do. Add a little bit extra kind of along this here. And then if I add like some regular bushes and grass around it, I think it'll look okay. Yeah, I'll do that like that for now. Put that one there with it. Yeah. But it looks too harsh. I don't know, we'll see what I'll do with this. Then we can take some grass here. Call grass piece here. Here, there. We have to go really far back to kind of back here. This goes out on here. I fill in like that. Then, you know what? Let's do any bushes easy. Just snack a couple. Yeah. Like on its own, these leaves wouldn't be good enough. Coloring texture. On this side, it's fine because we got the contrast. But for this side, you gotta do a little bit more. Or there, I gotta do a little bit more. Other. Alright. Maybe I should go find a fern. Allowing for fluffiness. Alright, I need to go grab more of the other type of grass. I don't think I have any on me, right? Right. This. You can go flower. Kind of just coming in here. Flowers in there. Because I just kind of like the little pops. Just to create a little bit of separation between the two areas. So we come back around here. Creates a much nicer, just in general, kind of look to that. Yeah. And then what I'm gonna do here. I think to here actually. On this side and then here. Let me just do the whole thing. Don't want to lose even one tiny bit of that fluffy grass. I think. Alright. I think what I'm gonna do here is I want to do this like this up along this side. Then I want these here. Mhm. Technically, yeah. Mm. Those are not correct. Maybe we'll get some more of these. 3, right? Yeah. I'm fine. I'm almost done. Honestly. Hello, Night. I'm gonna be finishing up in a second. I was just trying to get a little bit more done. No. I'll refund your points if you want me to, but I can't do that. I'm sorry. I'll do it after stream. I'm trying to finish. I just wanted to get a little bit more done. Alright. So... as you can see, we have built the Adventurers Guild. That's kind of what I'm going for here. Another little store. Does it need to be not playing? I mean, it's not meant to be, like, fancy. Remember, I can't really do banners. I mean, purple could be turned into... anything. Nope. Yeah, it doesn't really work. what this does, kinda. I mean, if I could connect them, I would do that. But unfortunately, it's just a bit too short. Me, I would work on the inside. That'd be fine. If we're snapping at the outside, I can't really do that. So I don't know if an adventurer's guild would really, in reality, even if in a fantasy, would have much. Not right now. In the way of being all that exciting in reality. Because realistically speaking, for adventurers to want to venture. I think. I mean, it'd be basically a piece of business. Hello, Austin. How are you? That's good to hear. Asthma. And yeah, I do need to finish. But I'm basically there, so yeah. Alright. Alrighty. It's getting dark, wasn't it? Yeah. But I mean, as you could kind of see, I mean, you can't see right now, but it's a lot different. I'm still not sure what the speck of what it is. Because I've checked and there's nothing there. Weird. I mean, it's slow going. Because the fields are definitely more difficult to get kind of done. Just 'cause they have to wait to collect the wheat and then the seeds and all that, but because I want it to be a functional field. For this part, it is pretty much done. What I've been working on all week when I am streaming. Okay, I'll definitely deflect all that wood. Yeah, I knew it wasn't gonna grow, but it actually kind of grew a little bit better, so that's okay. It's not great, but it'll do. Like, you can see the water. Does a lot for the environment here. Mm. And then, I need to get that area done someday. And of course all these areas, but the other thing I've done is over here. See, like, there's a speck over here of dirt kind of thing that I just can't figure out what it thinks is here. Right, I think I'm standing on it. Supposedly there, but there's nothing there. It might just be this. But you can see this is outside of the town. Quite a bit different over here as well, right? They'll have water in it eventually. But it should feel very different from what it was. Because it no longer, like, drops off partially. It drops off a little bit further along, but the little bit further along is enough to really kind of sell there is more to it. And like I said, now we have the water in there. I'm adding this in here to kind of add a little bit more color and vibe. Since that's kind of what I went with. And vibe is everything. And that's kind of just where it's going. And of course, that'll be where the tower is. It's not done. But I've cleaned up how this is going to go up and into it. And I think it just does nice things. But yeah, I mean, it makes this area much more obviously kind of like missing a lot. Because even in the peripheral, like, you don't know exactly what's, like, it looks okay. Or more okay over there now. And you can see over here, the water isn't actually filled. I'll need to finish filling it in. But that's not so bad. But for just like a cursory glance, it honestly comes out quite nice. Like, you would have no idea that up until basically yesterday, this had nothing going for it. Yeah. See, it shows that I'm focusing more on the scale for this than I kind of did for the other one that I did in Minecraft. Because, honestly, I did a lot more focusing on trying to, like, just every time I do a building, I'm just doing a bit here, there. It also helps to kind of have some of that ability to scale things. Which, by having these different, like, sizes of grass, allows for it to feel more like, oh, there's just tufts of grass. Actually, get a few more flowers. Dylan. I'm gonna actually probably change this to some more dirt to walk down on. Yeah. But that's okay. Because that just kind of shows I've learned more about, like, actually setting up, like, a town, like a city plan. And I actually have followed the way the world... instead of, like, just completely removing things, I actually did, for some part, or a decent amount of it, I followed the way the land is kind of... the outer part of the land, I guess would be more accurate to say. But I followed that a lot more, in a much more natural kind of way. Which just gives this a very, even though it's obviously all in one, like, plane, it's flattened out, it gives it a much nicer kind of feel to it. Which is nice. Now, if only these... could actually go in the water and not be, like, submerged. It does have a little purple color there. Although I do think it'll be okay on this one, but that's because the colors around it would be better. And I'll have nothing I can put it on. Uh, that'll do. I think I'll switch out this one and put it here. Instead, put this one. Then put this one. Yeah, that's better. And then this needs to move back. Against the wall. There's just a little pop there as it goes through. What do you think? I mean, it's not perfect, but it can't be. It'll take a while before I can really have what I would want in the way I'd want, because, well, this is the view here. Remember, there's going to be a tower up there. I have to decide how I want that to be. And there'll be buildings and stuff behind here as well. That'll probably show through a little bit. But don't currently show because... Plus the juxtaposition of just the two sides. Basically, it's not really meant to be... I think it's worthy of... Yeah, thumbnail. But, suppose for just to see kind of where at the end here we're at. Yeah, I see a kitty cat. I don't know. I really wanna. Suppose let's just wander into here a second. I really should. Venus. I'm not sure if I was gone long enough to really do a difference, but hopefully we have some. Nope. Definitely not. Go fight a skelly. Or just hop over this way. I'm gonna hunt around for vegetables a second. Keepy bees. That I might have missed. I expect nothing nearby, but you never know. I wish we could turn meat into light essence. I suppose the idea is probably that it's meant to be that it's not clean. I don't know. Blood. No, we're not preparing it properly, that's for sure. In theory, wouldn't like animals drop life? Be able to. But not like they would drop it for like killing them, but more like just like be able to turn the meat into a similar method. Though I guess technically yeah. Well, I've been playing around on this. Ew! Messed up and destroyed that. The ferns, I was thinking of... You guys are annoying. What? They're easy to beat, as long as you know what you're doing. Mom has just not been, like, spending as much time as I have. Mom hasn't dedicated nearly 200 hours to the game. Well, that's because I don't typically, hang around the area while they respawn. Yeah, you actually should probably be beaten. Shockingly easy. So long as you have the right weapon for the job. Honestly, I think that's the bigger thing. Do you know what tools go best with what? Alright. I think it should. I've got no idea if it actually changed or not. I'm not fussed enough to try and check. Oh yeah, it did. Because you can see now there's a line here. And a little bit of the trail there that wasn't there. Little things. Anyway. Yeah, I would just say 200 plus hours. Or, well, not yet, but almost 200 hours. It helps a lot. Honestly. $180 hours could definitely be said. Let's just put it that way. Hmm. True. But like I said, tools for the job. Knowing how to use tools are very important. And I actually like have a view that there's like just a bundle of yellow kind of on the ground there. I think I could put the shards on anything. Too bad. It'd be fun to kind of do. Although I can turn them into something that I can do that with, so it's... I could chuck this in here as well. If I could make a bigger size one, I would do that. It's a shame that I can't use the builder's workbench to do that. Because there are sizes of rubble. Alright. Put some little ones in. Not there. But in here, definitively. In there. And there. And there. It helps a little bit. Yeah. See? Like, stone rubble medium. I'd love to be able to do that. Probably. They probably don't realize that needs fixing. Realistically. Or something. Hmm. Okay. Well, it's a good way to kind of flesh out updates. Like, for example, they just had another update, like, day before yesterday-ish? Um, I was hoping I could put those down. Hey, that is a huge hunk of pork. That's just how it goes on there. Beef, I guess, actually. There's a few things, but the reason I was saying is because one of the things that was recently corrected or rather, it says it's a bug fix specifically, was that now you can make all the different types of gravel, which I did mention I wish that you could do. You were pretty sure that was way down on the list, and yet it ended up being in this update. So they have corrected that. Rather, and I say corrected simply because they put it as a bug fix rather than added. Like, I wouldn't have put it under bug fixes because it was not part of the game, but apparently it's supposed to be. See, that's kind of how I think of it, because, like, when they say, like, things that they've added, that's in a separate section. And I read through the whole thing, and I was very confused, because I'm like, it really doesn't feel like it should be in a bug fix kind of thing. But the potential possibility that that could also be something that is technically considered a bug. Is it a possibility? Mostly, the only reason I'd even wonder is because then, although I don't know if they would do that necessarily, but I ironically feel it makes more sense to do it like the crystals and having them be in the builder's workbench. Yeah. So in reality, I'm just gonna go with they added the ability to make any of the rubble, which is into the rubble blocks, which I'm totally happy about. For half a second, I was hopeful, and then my hopes were dashed about the grass. But I still was okay because it was another one that was frustrating. I had looked at. Yeah, no, it's entirely plausible. The, right down to the options just not showing because obviously you come here. You can see they're here now, these two. But see, the grass was counted as something new. Whereas I feel like the grass is more of a bug fix kind of thing to add the variants. Because I didn't. For me, I was like, oh, did they find. No, it's just these. But whereas I feel like the gravel. We only had one gravel type, so it didn't feel as much like a bug. Yet these are marked as like additions, these three. And I think one of these. This. Whereas these two are marked as bug fixing. That was weird in itself. generally I'll read through like the whole for the update, right? I read through the whole thing because it's like I want to make sure I know what I'm getting into with an update before, like, am I gonna just go play something else kind of thing? Or am I gonna say, yeah, I can go with this for now? But overall, there wasn't really anything too crazy, which makes sense because they're gearing themselves towards the big updates at this point, right? A little bit. Again, I don't think it's going to be the. To be clear, I don't think it's going to be the next update. It's going to be like a big update. I think that's still a ways away. But I would not be surprised if the updates from here on are more clearly focused on getting that ready. In a, like, you can see choices, changes, etc. Whereas with these have mostly been small things that are just kind of like as if it was more around fixing animations. Da 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 da. I just did that to myself, and that's not a bad thing. In fact, it's mostly a good thing. But yeah. I'll grab some of that later, but I'm gonna let myself finish healing and then I'm gonna probably finish. For realsies. Anyway. But basically just going off what the newsletter it says itself. They specifically said they're gearing more towards that, so that's what I would expect. Again, not the next update, definitely not. Yeah, I did. I think I'm at a good point. I can make this a little bit less nice, but I don't really feel like it. There. Let me take. I'm trying to take each of the stalls, have some of it. Yeah. I wish I could put the feathers on the floor. I'm trying to kind of have. I don't know, certain kind of vibes. I don't think that there's anything I can make, though, unfortunately, to be able to put armor on right now. There's that. Yeah, I am finishing. I have drunk the drink. Um... Woo. Let's see here as well. Alrighty. Yeah, I think this is it. I've done what I can. The only thing is maybe bring this down to like this layer. Compromise. Yeah. It's getting to be a really good place. It really is starting to really feel alive. Alrighty, how about I raid someone? Maybe not. If I see anyone playing Hytale, I will raid them. Otherwise, I probably not. Yeah. What? Dude's raided me a couple times. Realized. Nobody gets that. Alright. Don't know much about the guy other than he's raided me like twice. So, yeah. Alrighty, I hope you guys have a wonderful day slash night slash whatever it is for you. And I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. See you on Monday. Thank you for popping in. Thanks for sticking around. And, yeah.